So recently I switched my bike's tires, and I'm going to show you what is the process I went through and what are the advantage and disadvantage of this tire. So the R15 by default comes with MRF, which are like very hard compound tires, and best because it is a hard compound tire. Lifespan is very long, so it lasted me around 32 to 33,000 kilometers, and after that I switched them. But even after 33,000 kilometers, the back tire still has a lot of like life left for like another 2-3,000 kilometers. So after the MRF, I shortlisted three tires on my research. First one was Apollo Alpha H1, TVS Euro Grip Proto Extreme, and the third one was CEAT Sportrad. So my daily commute is around 3 to 4,000 kilometers per month. So Apollo H1, because it is a soft compound there and its lifespan is around 12 to 15,000 kilometers. I didn't want to switch to Apollo H1. Then I tried to get the TVS Eurogrip Proto Extreme, but I couldn't find any dealers who sells near me. So then the third option, the CEAT Sportrad, there also I faced a quad wall. My bike's default tire size is 140, 70, 117, and CEAT Sportrad comes with the exact same size, but in their website plus in their uh, dealership, nowhere I could find the exact 140, 70, or 17 tires. So when I reached out the dealership, they said like they have like 140, 60, or 17 tires, which is little bit like lower quality because it has a load rating of 63H instead of like 66W of the uh, Sport Rad 140, 70, or 70. Here are the advantages and disadvantages of this tire. So the first disadvantage I faced is like during the first day. During near my home there is a long bump. Normally, I go over this pump very easily, even with the low ground clearance of the R15. But due to this new tire, the tire height is like now 10 centimeters lower, and this makes the bike little bit lower, and the engine is also sitting a little bit lower. So this time, the first day when I went over that bump, it scraped the engine blower side, and after that incident, each day I am like carefully passing over that bump. So this is the first disadvantages, and the second disadvantage, as I said, like it has a lower load rating and speed rating. So this comes with like 63H. So lower load rating, also lower speed rating. So but H is like more than enough for like R15, but the load rating is a little bit. When I was using the MRF tires, particularly when the VBA kicks in 7,100 RPM. Uh, in R15 transmitter, there are like 5 LEDs which light up eventually after like 7,200 RPM to the red light. So when the first LED lights up, generally with the MRF, I was hitting 102 kilometers per hour. But with this new tire, when I'm reaching the 7,200 RPM and the first white light blows up, it is in like 98 kilometer per hour. So there is a difference of 4 kilometer per hour, but this is minimal for me. I don't like race. Normally I use my bike for mostly highway commuting for like uh, 50 to 100 kilometer per day. So that is not a deal breaker for me, but you should know because a lot of people use this for like racing and all. Uh, So these are the couple of disadvantages I noticed for the past 3,000 kilometers of uses. So yeah, that's right. So I have used this tire for like 3,000 kilometers, and the advantages are like these tires are much more grippier than MRF. So these are much more confidence inspiring, and I am like a lot more confidence when going over like bad roads, wet patches, and even the normal highway roads. These are much more confidence inspiring, and The second advantage is like the uh, contact patch of this tire is much more higher. That leads to is, as I said, like much more grip. So even in the wet, I haven't ridden this bike in like extreme rain because it hasn't rained that much. But the couple of times I have used in the like wet tarmac, these tires like perform extremely well, like as per my experience because of the wider uh, means contact patch with the tire with the tarmac. And apart from that, I also like used the default section is CEAT tire for the front tire. The front I use like the CEAT June Plus F ZF. So this tire also like has similar pattern to the MRF, and I don't feel any different from like the MRFs, but I can feel like these are like both the CEATs are much more grippier than the MRFs. So I'm hoping this tire could last at least 20,000 kilometers. That will be great. So I will be creating an update video on 10,000 kilometers. So please stick around. Like and subscribe this video. That will be much more helpful and confidence inspiring for me. And I will be able to create more videos like this. Also, recently you can see like I upgraded my chain to the roll-on brass coating chain. I will be posting review of that like when I reach like 1,000 or 3,000 kilometers. So stick around. Bye bye. Have a nice day.